So let's just wait for 3 more minutes and we can start. So like I said before, please prepare your assignment and prepare to tell the class. Okay, so guys, we are going to start. I'd like to welcome you to our class today. We are not going to be staying very long in this class. We're just going to use an hour. And that's because I don't know if you're aware, I'm a coordinator and I'm supposed to be listening to a program called Your Love Word with Pastor Chris right now. And attendance is very mandatory. So I cannot afford to be absent for 2 hours because right now we are even praying. So I'm going to start very quickly and I'm going to start with our assignment. We're going to start with Lanre Assays. Lanre Assays. I'm going to open up the WhatsApp, the assignment that I sent for us. And please, how does this relate? And please, for those who would tell me, I did not see the assignment, please, you can open your WhatsApp now and go to our group. And while Aziz Larry is speaking, prepare yourself. So, Aziz, tell us, how do you say this sentence in German?
Good evening, ma.
Good evening.
Sorry, I'm a bit indisposed. I'm a bit indisposed now, so I may not be able to talk too much. I'm just trying to listen to what is going on here.
Okay, so that means that you will be owing me an assignment.
Even the last time I got to the class very late, so I tried to join the class but unable to, so I never even saw the assignment.
Okay,
so I will have done it.
Okay. So that means you're owing me 2 assignments, right?
Okay, no problem.
The other one, you saw it on the group, right?
I'll check right now. I've not even seen it.
Okay, check the other one and the new one I posted. So you will owe me 2 assignments. And I expect that you, during our Saturday class, you'll be able to say both of them.
So no problem. I'll check it
Okay.
right away. Can I do that right away or till
You
after the class?
Well, you might miss out today's class if you are doing it right away. So it's
No,
better you
so
just
I'll do it after.
wait till rest, or maybe
All right.
when you have a chance during the week.
All right.
Okay. Then
Thanks so
let's
much.
move on. You're welcome. Let's move on to Chike Okeke. Chika Okeke. Why am I always saying Chike? Chike, I'm sorry, I'm saying your name. Chika Okeke. So let's move on to you. Chika, you can unmute yourself to speak.
Guten Abend.
Guten Abend. So go ahead.
Which of the assignments?
The
This
one, my
one.
name is Paul.
Okay. Okay, let me try and do it right here. I did not see it in time. Okay, my name is Paul. Ich bin ein Busfahrer. I don't think I can get the pronunciation right.
You just go ahead. I don't want to stop you.
Okay, mein Lieblingsobst sind Apfel, Äpfel, Orange und Blaubeere. Mein Lieblingsfarbe sind blau, grau und hell, dunkelgrün. Dunkelgrün. Mein Kind ist sehr schön. Ich habe eine Tochter und sie ist 5 Jahre alt. Ich bin verheiratet und meine Frau reisen zu Deutschland.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Chika. Thank you.
Okay.
Just the Busfahrer. It's Busfahrer. Okay, Busfahrer. That's how you pronounce it. And then you can say the last sentence is Meine Frau reist nach Deutschland. My wife traveled to Germany. Meine Frau reist nach Deutschland.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you very much.
you're welcome.
Thank you.
So let's hear from Enoch Sapon Otto.
Guten Abend.
Guten Abend.
Mein Name ist Paul. Ich bin ein Bassfahrer.
Why are
Mein
you saying it
Lieblings
in English? Why are you saying boss
Yes,
fire in English? Why are you saying boss in English? We're in German class
please,
now, Enoch.
what's the French?
I just corrected Jennifer now. Chica, I said boost. Boost.
Okay, okay. Ich bin ein Busfahrer. Mein Lieblingsobst sind Orangen und Blaubeeren. Mein Lieblingsfarbe sind Blau, Grau und Dunkelgrün. Mein
Dunkelgrün. Grün.
Dunkelgrün.
Mhm.
Mein Kind ist sehr schön. Ich
Mhm.
habe ein, eine Tochter und sie ist 5 Jahre alt.
5 Jahre alt.
Fünf, 5 Jahre alt.
Okay.
Ich bin verheiratet und meine Frau nach Deutschland gereist.
Okay, I just corrected the last sentence, but I'll let you pass. Thank you very much. So let's move on to Fumilayo Oyedeji.
Guten Abend.
Guten Abend.
Mein Name ist Paul. Ich bin ein Busfahrer. Mein Lieblingsobst sind Apfel, Orange,
Orange.
okay, Orange und Blueberry. Blueberry.
Say it
My
again.
name, okay,
What is blue?
my
What is blue in Deutsch?
blue,
What is blue?
blau, blau. I was not in the colored class. Blau. Red.
Chika, can you tell for me what is blueberries or what is blue in German? Chika, can you help her out?
Okay, blue is blau.
Blau.
Blau, berer.
Blaubeere.
Beere.
Berer.
Beere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blaubeere.
Okay, go ahead. Thank you, Chika.
Okay. My Lieblings sind blau, grau,
My
und
my Lieblings, you are missing a word. My Lieblings colors. How do you say colors?
colors.
How do you call colors in German?
Colors.
You can try. Give it a try.
Colors. Colors. Okay. My Lieblingsfarben
Farbe.
sind My Lieblingsfarben sind blau, grau und grün.
And dark green? What? How do you say dark green?
Dark grün.
Okay. So you're owing me an assignment. You and Aziz Lanre.
Okay, ma'am.
So I'm just gonna pen down. So both of you are owing me assignment. So let's move on to the next person. Ifeanyi Nnamani, go ahead. Ifeanyi, you can go ahead and unmute yourself.
Okay, good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Paul. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Can everybody hear him?
Yes.
Okay, we can hear you.
Ich bin Busfahrer. Meine Lieblingsfrucht sind Äpfel, Oranges.
Meine Lieblings was? Sag noch mal
Fruits.
bitte. What did I call fruit? What did I call fruit last week?
Fruits.
Go and check your notes.
Oh,
What was
Fruits.
what was last week topic?
I was not in last class. In last week, this in class.
Okay, so yeah,
This is the last class. I was not in last class.
Okay, so you're owing me an assignment. Ifeanyi.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So please go
Is it
back.
on the
It's on
is
the
it on
platform.
the board?
No,
Okay, I'll
it's
check
on
on it.
the platform. So
Okay.
that means you're owing me 2 assignments because we did a
2
previous
again.
one. Yes, we did a previous one and you were not also in the class. So you have to say,
I was it the one that you made you were choosing partners? I was in that one too.
no,
I
not
was
that
in the one
one.
you choose.
The one of last week, Amelia, 92 years old woman.
Okay, I wasn't in that class.
Okay, so you're owing me. So
Okay. Should I continue with this?
no, you're owing me.
Should I
So
continue?
you're not. No, don't continue. You are not in the class, so you might a bit slow us down. So
But I
you're
can
owing
try
me.
now. Let me try. I
No,
can try.
I don't even want you to try because you have to go and watch the class, the past class. And so that also means that for those of you owing me an assignment, Aziz Lanre, Fumilayo, and Ifeanyi, I'm gonna be calling you 3 or any other person. I'm gonna be calling you 3 during the week before our Saturday class to have the assignment. Let's go
Okay.
to Kelvin James. So Kelvin, go ahead. Ifeanyi, you can mute yourself now.
All right.
From other. Okay. My name is Paul. Ich bin Bush Fahad. My Lieblingsobst sind Apfel, Orangen und Blaubeeren. Mein Lieblingsfarben sind Blau, Grün und Dunkelgrün.
How do you call green?
Green is grün, dark green. My Kind ist sehr schön. Ich habe eine Tochter und sie ist 5 Jahre alt. Ich bin verheiratet und meine Frau reisen nach Deutschland.
Reist nach Deutschland.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Kelvin. So Kelvin does not hold me any assignments.
Good.
So let's go on to Ogu Oluchukwu David. Oluchukwu David, you can unmute yourself and speak to us.
Guten Abend.
Guten Abend.
Mein Name ist Paul. Ich bin Busfahrer. Mein Lieblingsobst sind Apfel, Orange und Blaubeeren. Meine Lieblingsfarben sind Blau, Grau und dunkelgrün.
Mhm.
Meine Kinder ist sehr schön. Ich habe eine Tochter und sie ist 5 Jahre alt. Ich bin verheiratet und meine Frau reist nach Deutschland.
Nach Deutschland.
Deutschland.
Okay. Thank you, Oluchukwu. Who else have I not called? Taiwo Adedeji. Taiwo Adedeji, you can go ahead. Taiwo Adedeji. You can unmute yourself and speak to us. Raphael Michael. So Taiwo Adedeji, that means you're owing me an assignment. Raphael Michael, you can unmute yourself to speak.
I'm sorry, I just joined now. Please, what am I supposed to speak, please?
There was an assignment posted on the group, so that's the assignment we're talking about right now.
Okay, the one they said, my name is Paul.
Yes. So give us
Okay,
the subject in German. Say to us, read it to us in German.
Okay, my Name is Paul. Ich bin Busfahrer und meine Lieblingsfrüchte sind Apfel, Orangen und Blaubeeren. Meine Lieblingsfarben sind blau, grau und schwarz-grün.
How do you say
Oder
dark green?
dunkelgrün.
Okay.
Mein Kind ist sehr schön. Ich habe eine Tochter. Sie ist 5 Jahre alt. Ich bin verheiratet und meine Frau ist nach Deutschland reist.
No. Try to say it again. My wife traveled to Germany. How do you say that? My wife traveled to Germany. How do you say it, Michael? How do you say my wife traveled to Germany? You can unmute yourself to speak to us.
Richtig?
No. Okay, we're going to come to that. Thank you very much. So lastly is Yusuf Abiola. Yusuf Abiola. Michael, we're going to come back to that. So Yusuf, speak to us.
Guten Abend.
Guten Abend.
Mein Name ist Paul. Ich bin Busfahrer. Mein Name Lichtblue. Lichtblind Fußball. Sind Abfahrer. Orangen und Blueberry.
How do you say blueberries in German? How do you say blueberries?
Blueberry. Blaubeeren.
What is blue in German? How do you say
Blau.
blue?
Blau.
Blau. So how do you say berries?
Barren.
Beere. Beere.
Berry.
Okay. Go ahead. Continue.
Blueberry. My name
Blau. Blau, not blue. Blau. Remember you're speaking.
Blauberry.
Beere. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. My my name Lisbon Fablin. Zin Blau. Gut und Dukregon.
Okay, were you in our last class? Were
Actually,
you in our color class?
this is my first time. I
Oh,
just went to the group and look at the assignment.
this is your first time. Are
Yeah.
you in Germany?
Yeah, I'm in Germany.
Okay. I'm going to put an exception to your name.
Okay.
So maybe we'll talk after the class.
Okay.
Okay?
No problem.
And thank you for trying.
Thank you.
Okay. So, guys, let's move ahead and let's see where we have a bit of difficulty. Who else have I not called? I've called everybody, right? So I told you the last time that you should always bisect your sentences. You don't have to speak very fast. So what we did, different jobs, occupation in Germany. How do you call a bus driver? Once again. So let's go to the difficult part of this assignment. How do you can just raise your hand to tell me, how do you call a bus driver? How do you call that person? Who can tell me? You can just raise your hand, I'll call you. Aziz, go ahead.
Hi, Busfahrer.
Okay, so we have Busfahrer. Okay, Busfahrer. Okay, then which is the next one? Fruit. How do you call fruit? How do you call fruit? How do you call fruit?
Obst.
Larry, go ahead.
Obst.
Okay, but when they are double, when they are more, you call them Früchte.
Früchte. Yeah.
Yeah,
Früchte.
Früchte. Because I discovered that that's the mistake that some of us are making. Früchte. Then let's go to where else did we have difficulty? Let's see the colors. Let's go to colors, okay? Let's go to our colors. So, no, let's go to, first of all, apples. How do you call apples? How do you call apples? Larry, go ahead.
Apfel.
Apfel. Okay. And then we have oranges. We did this last week. So, and we have blueberry. Blueberries. So, Assis, go ahead.
Orange is orange.
And blueberry.
Blueberry is Blaubeere.
Blaubeere. Blaubeere. Don't forget, I also told you that this can actually be called another name. This Blaubeere can also be called Erdbeere. Okay? Erdbeeren.
Erdbeere, yeah.
So, in case you forgot how to say Bluebeeren, you can call it Erdbeere. So let's move on to our colors. We say blue, color blue, gray, and dark gray. So how do we call these ones? How do we call these ones?
Blue is blau.
Blue is blau. Who is speaking, please?
It's Calvin.
Kelvin. Blue is blau.
Gray is grau.
Grau.
And dark green is donkergroen.
Dunkelgrün. Okay, thank you. So, let me look at that sentence again. Let me look at our WhatsApp again and see. My child is beautiful. We all know that. And I have a daughter. I'm married. The last sentence is where I'm going to. How do you say the last sentence? Some of us made a bit of mistake there. How do we say the last sentence? How do you put that last sentence? How do we put that last sentence? So what is the verb there? What is that verb called? Traveled. How do you say travel in German? Enoch, go ahead.
Reisen.
Reisen. Okay? Reisen. So now we are conjugating because he said my wife, right? He said my wife traveled to Germany. How do you conjugate this one in the person of LZS? LZS. How do you conjugate it? How do you conjugate this in the person of LZS? Go ahead. Your hand is still raised, or you want to answer this one? How do you conjugate this one in the person of LZS? I'm not doing the ish, do, no. Or via, no. But how do you conjugate this rising when it comes to LZ? Somebody should try now. We've already passed this stage.
Let me try.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's rise.
How do you spell it?
R-E-I.
R-E-I.
S-T.
S-T. So why is everybody finding it difficult to say meine Frau reist nach Deutschland? I'd already told us that when you see a verb, conjugate that verb to the context of the thing you are saying, to the context of the noun or the pronoun that you are talking about. When you see a verb like this, how do you conjugate it? You look if the verb is talking about you, which is the ish that we talked about. And if you're directing it to someone, you do your do. And if you're talking about someone, she or he is somewhere, you use the LZS or it. Then you will conjugate the verb according to what you are trying to say in your sentence with this sentence structure already. So you conjugate your verb while using your conjugation on any verb. Every verb is to be conjugated, except when you get to the wir or the sie, then the verb stays the same. But when you come to ihr, you still have to conjugate it. We did this before, guys. Let's not slow down on it. And I said over time we are going to be, some of our verbs are going to be conjugated. Now, I know that we are supposed to move to our vegetables today because we talked about oats and we are supposed to talk about our vegetable, but we're going to do vegetable on Saturday. So, but today I need to introduce a topic that I feel that we need to start getting into. It's called personal pronoun. So it's called personal pronouns. Okay. And of Deutsch, it's called Personalpronomen. Personalpronomen. In the nominative. Okay. Nominative. In English, it's called nominative. Okay. So what is a pronoun? What is a pronoun? What is a pronoun? Or what are pronouns? Go ahead.
So pronouns are used in place of a noun. So if I will use an example, like I will say a cat. Instead of calling the cat, I can use it. Or Kofi, sorry, Enoch. Instead of Enoch, I can use he to represent Enoch.
Okay, thank you. So personal pronouns helps you to shorten and they kind of help you to avoid repetition in sentences. Like when Enoch just told us, instead of saying cat, you can say it. And instead of saying Enoch, you can say e. So, was sind pronouns, personal pronomen or personal pronoun, personal pronouns replaces noun. Okay, that's number one. Please take note. Number two, they make sentences shorter. They give you short sentences. They make the sentence shorter. They make sentences shorter when they replace the noun, of course. And they help avoid repetition. They help avoid repetition of nouns. Okay. Also in Germany or in German, pronouns, personal pronomen, they are very gender specific. Remember that we have our masculine, feminine, neutral. So they also come gender specific, and just like we have it also in our English, your pronoun should also match with your noun. Now we're going to go to our first example of the day. These are factors to consider when using personal pronoun. So these are the factors to consider when using personal pronoun. Okay. First, we have first person. First person. And the first person is maybe yourself or myself. Or myself. Then we have second person, which is if you're talking to someone, like when Enoch was talking to me, you're talking to someone. Then we also have third person. We also have third person. which is when you're talking about someone else. Like when I'm telling Enoch that today Okwe did not come to class, I'm talking about someone else. About someone else. About someone else. Okay, so please also note that if you're using these first person, second person, third person, they also come in singular and they also come in plural. Let me break it down. Let's go to the first person. The first person. We have yourself or myself. Yourself or myself. Now, when you want to bring it to singular form, we look at, and then we also have the plural form. Now, the singular form of the first person, the singular form of the first person is ish, that we usually would use, the ish. And then the plural form is via. We all know that. So this is you. And then this is us. You yourself included. Okay? You yourself included. I'll go to example on this. Let me go to example on this. So, ich bin or ich heiße Enoch. Ich wohne in Frankfurt. Ich wohne in Frankfurt. Okay, so in first person singular, you use ich heiße Enoch, ich wohne. Raphael, try to reboot your internet connection. Can everybody see the board?
Yes.
Okay, Raphael,
Yes.
please try to refresh your internet. Ich
Oh,
heiße Enoch. Ich wohne in Frankfurt. This is a singular person in singular person form. But when you are now talking about the plural form, which includes yourself, then you can now say maybe Enoch and Ifeanyi, they live together in Frankfurt. Then you can now say, if you say Enoch and Ifeanyi, they live in Frankfurt, and Enoch is the one telling you, he will say, wir, you see, wir wohnen in Frankfurt. Okay, so this is very, very important. Wir, that means that Ifeanyi and Enoch, they are living in Frankfurt. You can as well, instead of saying Ich, Enoch und Ifeanyi wohnen in Frankfurt, you will shorten it. You see, our personal pronoun has helped us here to shorten the details. Wir wohnen in Frankfurt. Now let's go to the second person. And the second person, okay? And this, like you know, comes in both formal and informal and informal. Okay, they come in both formal and informal. Now, when you are talking about the second person, singular, you know that this is your do, and then ear. So this is you that you are talking to somebody else. This is the you if you're talking to somebody else. And then ear. you all. You know, you are not included, but like them all. Okay. So we are going to look at an example. Let's say Jennifer wo wohnst du? You see, wo wohnst du? And Jennifer wants to reply me and say, ich wohne in Nigeria. Ich wohne in Nigeria. Now, there's a sentence I'm going to write on the board. Mein Name, we are coming back to this topic, is Jennifer. Okay? My Name is Jennifer. Now, Jennifer is trying to introduce herself to me. Ich komme aus Nigeria. Ich habe einen Sohn. Wir wohnen in Lagos. Okay, so now we have this setting. In this situation, I will go back to our first person, okay? My name is Jennifer. I come from Nigeria. I have a son. We live in Lagos. Now, my name is Jennifer. You can see this is still a first person. The ish is still a first person. This ish here is still a first person. Now, see this wir kommen how wir wohnen in Lagos. You see that this wir has suddenly changed to plural. So she has included a son. So you don't say ich und meine Sohn, you know, wohne in Lagos. You are still making the sentence very long. So, but here now, you just say wir wohnen in Lagos. Now, I now asked her, Jennifer, wo wohnst du? You see, I've used the singular person here. And the verb I'm using here is wohnen. So just in case you're trying to wonder. So this is like a question I'm asking Jennifer and say, Jennifer, wo wohnst du? I have used a singular pronoun to ask her that question in second person. So when Jennifer wants to, or when I want to ask Jennifer, where do you and your son live? I will say, wo wohnt ihr? Wo wohnt ihr? So in the second person singular, I hope I'm not confusing you guys. In the second person singular, you use do, which is this do here. But now I want to ask her because she introduced herself to me and her son. She said we are living together in Lagos. If I now want to ask her a question and put them together, I will use ihr. And don't forget, this is still informal situation. This situation I'm talking about right now is an informal situation because once you see your do or ihr, then you know that this is an informal setting. Now, still talking about the second person in a very formal situation. Let's say maybe your boss or something. Now, second person, okay? Second person in formal situation. So for singular in second person, formal situation, we have our Z, normal, no change. Then in the plural, you also have our Z. Don't get confused. This Z means that you are talking to one person, but in a very formal situation. Then this Z means you all in a very formal situation as well. So let's say your boss asks you to hold a conference to speak to a body of or the head of management, and it's not like you are friends with them. So in that kind of situation, in that kind of setting, you cannot address them as do or ihr because they are not your personal friends. So when you're using the plural for them in second person formal situation, you use Z for them as well. So I'm still going to use the verb wohnen. I will use this verb wohnen. I can say maybe I'm talking to Chike, for example, and I want to say Chike. Let's just say Chike is a surname. Chike. Okay. Wo wohnen Sie? You see, I've used this Z for him in a very formal situation. Now, let's now say that Chike has a colleague and I also don't know him. Let's call him Ifeanyi. Let's assume that Ifeanyi is his surname. In that kind of situation, I will say, Chike, Ifeanyi, wo wohnen Sie? So you see, in this kind of second person formal setting, you use for them the Z, the gross, the big, I'm speaking German now. You use the big Z for them. Now you see, I can say, you all, okay? You all, where are you living? You see? And instead of saying Chike alone, which is this Z that we know, and then in the second person formal situation, you also use this Z for them. Now, I know this is a very complex topic, but we just have to get into it today unfailingly. Now, I really have to go. And do you have any question for me before I go? Does anyone have a question?
I have a question.
Yes, please go ahead.
It's concerning that assignment you gave us.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in class in Nigeria, sometimes they will ask us to make a sentence. Then some of the words will come before some of the words. Like this, my favorite fruit. Sometimes when you make the sentence, they will tell you that you can't translate the way we say it in English. You can't translate it like that in German.
Okay.
But now the assignment you gave us now that most people answered it, is as if the way it is in English, that's the way they answered it in German.
How do you want to say it in German? Okay, let's say my favorite food, my favorite fruits. How do you say
sometimes
that?
they will tell you that the fruit is supposed to come before the favorites.
No, that's not possible. That's not possible. You cannot say my fruit favorite. That's a big blunder.
Because it's really,
you
I even
cannot
said I was
say
going to.
no. You cannot say my fruit favorite. Okay, you self look at the English. My fruit favorite. So
it's
when
always
you want to
very
say it, it's a very slow one. You will assimilate it. My favorite fruits are. How do you say that in German? Meine Lieblingsfrüchte sind. So there's no don't let them twist your head that in some situation maybe you were not in class when we were talking about sentence structure. In sentence structure, yes. Now, like last sentence where it says my wife traveled to Germany, is that one that you can now say my Frau ist nach Deutschland gereist. But that isn't even in the past sentence. So there's no way they can say English does not go in line with German. It does go. It's just on how you put it, on how you put your verb. But when it comes to my favorite things, you don't first say the things first before you now say it's my favorite. It's just like when I say to you, I love to watch TV, and then I say TV I love to watch. Even you yourself, you'll be like, is that proper? Are you supposed to say that? So in those contexts, don't let them confuse you. Just in your English, in your everyday English, when you translate it to your German, as you get into different stages of speaking German, you will know how to conjugate this to your own personal but the sentence stays the same. So don't let them twist it for you.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. So who else has a question?
I also have a question.
Yes, Kelvin, go ahead.
Yes, it's concerning what she just asked now. So I want to ask a question. How do you say my birthday is on the 5th of March in German?
Okay, so we are going to go to that. We already did months. Remember? So let's go. So how do you call your March? Okay, I'm saying it to you. You said my birthday. My birthday is 5th of March, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay. 5th of March. So how do you think you will pronounce this? How do you think you will say it?
Yes, that is why I'm saying I'm thinking you say meine Geburtstag is on the 5th March.
My Geburtstag is the 5th März.
Yes.
How else do you want to put it? Once you know how do they say birthday in German? My birthday is called Geburtstag. And then you're saying it, okay, my birthday. Then you say my Geburtstag. My Geburtstag ist der 5th März. We did our month already. So how else would you want to put this in other words that is not correlating? How else do you think you will put it?
Some book we say ich habe on 5th March Geburtstag.
So you just said ich habe. I have birthday on 5th of March. Is this sentence the same?
They are not the same, but this question is exactly what I saw in a book, and then this is how they interpreted it, the second one.
Now, you said my birthday is on the 5th of March. And then you say, I have a birthday. Now, I told you that when speaking German, you need to know the context of when you are speaking it. Now, I can as well say to you, my birthday is 5th of March. Then you are asking me, or I'm saying it to someone and saying, I have a birthday on 5th of March. So you see, it's not the same way you conjugate them. You say them. Mein Geburtstag ist der 5. März. Ich habe ein Geburtstag, or mein Geburtstag ist noch 5. März. So it just depends on the context at which you're saying it. If, let's say, for example, you are trying to introduce yourself and you are saying, my birthday is on the 5th of May, or you're telling me, Mabel, I have a birthday on 5th of March. You see the difference now? You're saying a sentence and you're saying, my birthday is on the 5th of March, and then you are saying it to someone, ich habe. Once you start using ich habe, that means that there's an information that you are giving to someone else. This, mein Geburtstag is the 5th of May, is stative, okay? Is very stative. There is no minus, there's no plus. Now, I have a birthday, there's an action on this one. There's going to be an action. I have a birthday on 5th of March. So you see, the sentence is not, as in, is stagnant. But when you now say, I have a birthday, then that means that there's going to be something. There's going to be Zukunft. There's going to be a future event. You see the difference? There's going to be a future event. But this one, you're just trying to inform me, oh, my birthday is on the 5th of March. But this other one, I have a birthday on 5th of March, is like a future event you're trying to tell me. So it just depends on the context at which you're speaking it.
Okay. But another thing is, can you, in this age, I have a birthday, can you bring the date and the month before the birthday?
What do you mean?
Can you say, ich habe on 5th March ein Geburtstag?
Ich habe, what did you say again? I'll write it down. Ich habe,
Ich habe 5. March ein Geburtstag.
Der 5. März, ein Geburtstag.
Yes.
What did we talk about sentence structure? How did we talk about sentence structure? Remind us again. What did we talk about it? What was sentence structure about?
Yeah, you say it depends on the context of the sentence. That you have to know what you are, the situation you are trying to present.
Okay, so where's the subject here? Where's the subject and where's the verb?
The subject is each and the verb is have.
Okay, so subject and then the verb is here. Ich habe der 5. März ein Geburtstag. So you can still say to me, it's still the same thing you're trying to say. It's still the same sentence you're still trying to say. I have a birthday on 5th of May. Like I told you before, once you start learning German, you will start learning how to conjugate in an advanced format by yourself. It will come automatically. You see, it will come automatically to you. So there are also words that goes to the end, and there are also words that you can put in the middle, there are also words that you can put in the beginning. So just like when you say my mom is a teacher, you can now say my mom is a teacher by profession as well. So it just depends on how you are able to assimilate properly and form the sentence.
Okay.
But don't let all the book confuse you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to confirm what the other lady said about some words coming before and then others after.
Yeah. Some are like that, some are not like that. Some are grammatically wrong and some are grammatically correct. But make sure that you always have your subject and you have your verb. However you want to twist and turn, make sure that you always have your subject and your verb so that you will make sense when saying this sentence to anyone.
Okay.
So who else? Who else has a question for me? Opayemi, you're just coming in. So, Opayemi, you're going to be owing me an assignment. You're going to be owing me an assignment, the one posted on the group. So, people owing me our assignment are Fumilayo, Aziz, Ifeanyi, Taiwo, and Olajide. So I'll see you guys on Saturday. I love you very much. And if you're watching your loved one, also enjoy the service as well. So we'll see us on Saturday. All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.